So the Songkran holidays have finished and I'm now back from my travels where I had a fabulous time in Copenhagen. And I wanted to talk about something different today and talk about the cultural differences between Thais and Westerners, because I see lots of unnecessary conflict between foreigners when they come to Thailand because of a failure to understand why Thais are like they are, and acknowledge that it's not that the Thais are different, it's that we all are different. We all have our idiosyncrasies and different ways of doing things, and should never as one country take on a grandeur view that our views are any better than anyone else's, because they're not. In actual fact, I quite like some of the Thai behaviours and cultural differences to that found in the West, and I wanted to explain now over the next few minutes. I hear a lot of Westerners, you see, moan when they come here because they fail to understand that they think that Thai's work ethic isn't as strong. They're too relaxed, not as aggressive and as forceful as foreigners. But I need to be clear. Don't delude yourself to think that the West is better than the Thais, because it's not. The Thais are naturally softer, warmer, kinder. You'll find that you walk past a Thai and flash a smile to them, they'll smile back. Doesn't mean they're in a good mood, but it's just culturally a nice thing to do, and it makes you feel good when you're surrounded by people like that. Now, in the workplace, Thais are challenging, some of them, that perhaps haven't been indoctrinated from the Western ways, from travelling to universities abroad, and they might be a little bit late or sometimes unpunctual at work. But give them time and they will adapt to your Western behaviours if that's what you want in your company. In fact, some of the more HISO senior Thais, it's actually the done thing to be a little bit late. It's a status thing. We just need to get our head around that. And when you deal with them in the work environment of business, be aware that friendship and them liking you is a big thing. So don't expect to rush straight into the presentation. Invest in their relationship. Same actually as a lot of the people in the Arab world, like the Qataris. And it makes sense. They want to know they can trust, like, and work with you. Perhaps, I remember it was a big culture shock to me. When I was in the UK, you'd do your pleasantries, small talk, but want to crack on as soon as possible. Maybe that's not right. We're so driven to get our results that we forget that we're all humans and human interactions are important, and that's what Thais have given me. Another thing about Thais is they call a spade a spade. If you have a disability, or if there's something visually wrong with you, they'll ask you about it. They won't pretend it doesn't exist. It's quite refreshing actually. They'll also share personal information like salary information and bonuses. Whereas I remember in the West you keep it quiet, you don't tell other people. Here it's quite normal actually for a Thai to say, how much do you earn? What do you do? And that's a change. And some of this we drive back to Buddhism. It's big in Thailand. 95% of the population are practicing Buddhists, and it's a philosophy on how you live your life, and in my opinion much better than Christianity. I don't buy into any religion, by the way. I remember people used to say you need to respect other religions, and I don't respect any religion. I tolerate it, and I think that's probably how it should be. I hate this unquestionable faith that you should take on a book, and the fact that people have told you should believe it. Look at the damage it's caused in the world. Anyway, that's not where I'm going from that. What I like about Buddhism is it's okay to question things. It's based on karma, rebirth, impermanence. I think I said that right. It's the fact that we're not here for a long time. And perhaps it's why Thais are not afraid of death. It's interesting. Suicide's a big thing here because although they might be aware that there's rebirth, or that's what they believe, they also know that suicide is a destruction to life, and if you were to commit suicide you could come back reborn into a sorrowful realm. Thais are more playful than foreigners. We're too serious. I really think we can learn a lot of positive behaviours from Thais. They steer clear of confrontation, whereas I think sometimes Westerners pride themselves on confrontation. I speak to some people, they like this strong take on the world. I hate it. There's no need for it, and there's no parallel correlation that says acting like that gets you a better outcome. I don't. I like the buying into people and working with people and appreciating fellow human beings' life. So just a quick vlog, 5 minutes, a bit longer than I expected, on the differences between Thais and Westerners, not to be grandeur, to respect other views, and there's some learnings that we can all make from Thais here in Thailand. Keep safe, as always. Dan about Thailand.